Alright, hello there YouTube. This is Mr. Pokemon 907 and welcome to I think this is episode 26 around there. Somewhere around there, 26, whichever of my Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak playthrough. So I would advise you to ignore I have my cartridge for that triple pack that they launched for Grand Theft Auto. Just ignore that, and we're going on ahead. All right. So I I had a very long hiatus, and I just recently uploaded a video detailing what I was doing all this time I wasn't uploading, and why I took so much time in the first place. You'll see. Uh, I'll just briefly breeze through my personal save file and show you what I was doing in this episode, and then I would go on to the so waiting for this to check the DLC content in the game. This takes a while. I guess maybe because I've got everything in it. All the DLC episodes and events and stuff like that, as well as the actual DLC add-on Sunbreak. So yeah. Come on. All right, so I'll just jump into my save file and explain the craziness that is the uh, this game is going to be on for a while, more than likely. All right, so I I was trying my best to, let's just say, not necessarily 100% the game. Is more like I just wanted to carry my I just want to carry my weapons to maximum, and the only way to do that in this game, to hell with you, so sorry. The only way to do that is to, let's see, I think might be a bit too loud. Alright, so curious crafting, after you beat the initial storyline, just close to the end, you unlock this extra I'd say like crafting smithy feature where you're able to all of a sudden boost your weapons even more via this weird virus called the Curio. This parasite, when it attaches itself to the monsters, they are strengthened, but it kills them. In this sense, they found a way to strengthen weapon power and stuff without affecting the hunter, so you get like extra attack, stuff like that. And if I go over to, I just pressed A and B really quickly. So if I go over to a weapon that I never upgraded in any way or form, you can see there are different levels here. There's level 1, level 2, level 3, and each of them you can see where I'm pointing. Each of them begs for like specific materials, right? So I was literally burning my way through the anomaly quests, and I eventually leveled up. It took a while because I don't know, these people do drugs, whatever it is, but it is insane. And when I say insane, I mean, yeah, that's something that I just gotta do add those back in. Alright, so anomaly investigations. I was versing against this thing multiple times until I got it to level 231. Then I was pissed off because the game stops you from leveling it anymore. You can't get it past 31 unless you go and you do some other quests. So I did the anomaly quest, and I fought this thing over and over until I got my you can see right here where my finger is my anomaly research, until I got that thing to 241. It's 245 now because I did a bit more since, but at least 241 is all I needed, because once you get this particular monster here to 241, you could get this particular material here. Because if I, edit my Thickblood, if I edit, change it down to 240, keep watching it, it's going to change to pure blood. But Thickblood was the last thing that I needed. That, and as well from Risen Shagaru, I needed this slug bone, and now I can max my weapons out. I'll show you a few that I have maxed out. manage equipment. So this is what I was doing in my time, and it took me days with way too many hours. It was crazy. It is crazy. These people are something else. So I've got to go back. I forgot. I've got to go back into the smithy uh, that I could at least even show the. All right. So curious weapon crafting. This is one that I completed. So you can see there are different like gems here in slots, and you've got to unlock them by adding anomaly slots like I showed you earlier, and you're using the. You get those from specific monsters in the anomaly investigations, yada yada yada. It takes a while because you've got to fight them and fight them and fight them. You get those materials. So I maxed it out, you know, all to level 4. That is maximum for attack boost. And then I just upgraded, you know, the element if anything. And that's like thunder and paralysis. Then blast and ice. This is going to be most useful in this game. I found the blast and ice weapon here. As well, level 4 attack level. So yeah, I was just combing through this game, and as you can see, I'm gonna jump over to the, because it's already 6 minutes in. Although I'm gonna make this quite a lengthy episode, I do plan to do that. No, not that. Right, so I did complete anomaly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 9 is another story. 9 is its own hell. And I'm thinking if I could even get that done in my own time, I might think about adding it into the, you know, the YouTube series at some point as well. But until then, hell no. I am quite sure as of right now that I'm not doing that for this series. But let's just continue onward. So this save file, right? So here we are in K907. Still blocking out the Hunter face quite a bit with the wings. I'm going to change that. Definitely about changing that. I don't have the Amaterasu. I mean, I should. I honestly should. So let's hold on a minute. Let's speak to this little guy. And add-on content. Checking add-on content. Hurry up. There's no new add-on content. Everything is all selected. I guess I should. Let's see. Body board. Appearance settings. No. Manage equipment. Change equipment. Polymute. So that's like changing equipment itself. I'm looking to layered armor settings, right? Change layered armor for Palamute, and this is Odie right here. Yeah, I've got nothing else right here. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so these annoying creatures. Sorry about that. Alright. So right where I left off would have to be the, yeah, so I had, let's see here, just add that back in. So bones, insects, mushrooms, spirit bugs, and whatever monster I do end up as like 1, yeah. So hunt 1 high or master rank monster. I don't see why this keeps resetting, although I'm locking it. This is so weird. I get it locked and it always goes back up. I mean the brightness, I mean I don't want it to be this bright. It rids of all the color, and everything is, you know, it doesn't look all HD. It looks like it looks like raw cam. Alright, so high rank, and let's see, so I already did the Great Izuchi, I did the Akhenasom, and I've been looking to see if I can build a new, what was I going to use now? Kezu. Alright, so let's see. Get my bearings here. It's already 10 minutes in, for crying out loud. Alright, so forge armor and alloy 32. Holy shit, at level 1. Is looking useful. Alright, so 38. The best that I can find right here as of right now is Kezu. Kezu. I hate this thing. I hate it. And Kezu, if I'm not mistaken, is weak to fire and poison. I have at least a fire weapon as of right now. The strongest weapon is this, still yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep that on, and I'm gonna go right ahead and let's do this. Definitely just go jump ahead, make sure that my items are fine though, because I can see that I just came back from a yup. And you ain't supposed to be here, are you? Put these back in. Alright, I think that should be it. And let's go. So still claiming freaking V through the high rank. Quite soon is going to be master rank, and then quite soon is going to be the end of the freaking game in no time at all. I made this look easy, I know, I do. I made this to look a bit too easy, huh? Alright, so Jesus. Alright, so what I do, I just drop those in there. There's like, I think like one more item. Alright, 20 of these. And drop these in here as quickly as I can, because I'm going to be doing it the what I call spare bird run. Just run across the map, the route that I'm accustomed to using, and collect all the stat boosting spare birds, just so that the monster hunt wouldn't be more difficult than it's supposed to. That video that I uploaded, I was dying miserably like in less than a minute to but really and truly because I was using an SD that was kind of limited at that point in mem, so I was trying to be careful to make sure that I don't run out of video recording time space. Make sense? Yeah. So grab this. Yeah, come up here. Grab this. Get these shoots. And as per usual, grab this. Take this cave right here. There's a ton there. Alright. Grab that, Thunder Bug, and that's one of the optional subquests as well. Right. So I need one more bug, and it's gonna be easy. That's practically finished. Run over here. So yeah, a lot is happening these days, and I was trying to warn people for years, like, watch yourself with Sony, like Nintendo is it. You know, they might get some laughter. People, you know, like, people are very easily stuck in their ways, and, you know, just go with the flow. It's too much stress to, you know, like, use your brain and think too much. So, like, a lot of people weren't seeing it, but Nintendo was always the genius forefront for video games, and people were always just looking at the graphics. Oh, but PlayStation has this and 8K, and holy shit. PlayStation barely has any games that belong to Sony exclusively. Any like you'd say IPs, you call them IPs, trademarks, copyrights. But I'm excited. Who else is for Monster Hunter Wilds on Nintendo Switch 2? Hopefully it doesn't take too long to launch, because I'm laughing here, because really and truly Nintendo is, I'm gonna admit, way more serious when compared to I'd say other companies. Oh, whoa. Alright. Alright, so got that off quite easily. Grab this. Just taking these out for materials because it's gonna seem like it's gonna seem like it's useless, and you know, I'm just wasting time here. I could be grabbing maybe the final spare birds by now, but this is all going to add up. Like everything, every material counts. Let me just say it like that. Uh, Definitely, this is not going to go to waste at all. I'll take these things out. Get these freaking materials. Come back. Come back. Like when weapon crafting, they're gonna ask for the guild smithies. They're gonna ask for materials from monsters from high rank or master rank, or you know, like claws and stuff add in. And if you barely have any materials, you end up like in a rut, and you've got to, it takes more time. You've got to go back into missions and, you know, waste even more time just hunting for a few claws. I could have just done this as much as I can, claws, skills, stuff like that. Yeah, so just getting as much material as I can. Then over here, and I'm gonna take these monsters down as quickly as can as well, because this is a pretty hefty weapon for this point of the game. But I can easily say that it's still very possible that I could run out of time when fighting these, because unlike the majority of the missions, I guess, because this is 4-star and this is easing to the end of high rank, instead of one monster, it's like 2 monsters that I've got to be taking down here. So that is that Kulu and Arzuros. Arzuros isn't really, but Kulu, right after fighting an Arzuros, I can see that being kind of hefty. So definitely gonna have to push right here. Alright. So there is Arzuros, but you can see the bars at the top there. My stats aren't like up to par as yet. You want as much energy as you can. I'm still pushing the stamina. I'm still pushing the energy bar up. I'm still pushing the health up. Alright, so grabbing those just a bit more. Then I'll just, you know, find that Arzuros right after. One step at a time, right? One step at a freaking time. Can't be too hasty in life, or it is always gonna be, you're always gonna be like, you're always gonna regret rushing things for sure. That's how it works. Alright, so that's a bit more for the energy bar. I could just use the, Jesus. It's the A button is used for picking up items. The A button is used for calling the Palamute, this dog. The A button is used for the wire bug that controls. It's like, I can see why some people can't handle this game. It's not because it's a bad game. It's a very technically complex game. Very complex. A bit too complex. To the point that if you are not really fast up there, when I say up there, you know what I mean, in the roof, you can easily make mistakes. Like you can wire fall or wire pull, I call it, by mistake, and you know, without sounding like a Monster Hunter professor too much, it could easily go south if you don't understand that term either. Things can go really bad, really fast, just by, you know, the wrong press of a button. So I'd say this game is for the quickeners, the people who are really good and don't have issues really catching on with the action and intense like button mashing games. This is one of those for sure. This is not the all cozy, you know, drink a potion and run up and slash a monster, jump off a ledge, and just like, you know, hang on to it and stab it in the back constantly until it gets weak. You can just chain that and do that. That's when I play games like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Generations Ultimate, World, all you've got to do is jump off a ledge or slingshot that thing to freaking arse, and it's dead. Your hunter then automatically hangs on up by the weapon or whatever shiz, and you just stab it up and easy peasy dead. You cannot mount a monster like that in this game. It's fully reliant on you having your weapon slash, you know, the accuracy, attacking. This game is way more technical. Alright, so It is not the easiest, and so make sure you have your potions. I've got a potion. You can see on the bottom right of the screen there. Then I've got a mega potion. I've got my traps. I've got a trap there, pitfall, shock. I've got my well-done steaks, and I'll be more on that in this episode. Get some raw meats from some wild creatures around the areas. You know, you can go on expeditions, and once you get those, then you can, Jesus, man, what are you doing? Ah. Alright, so I'm quite sure that I should have a freaking, yeah, I'm quite sure that I should have what I call feral mode for the freaking, jewel blades, if I'm not mistaken. This is something that I noticed that I added on for sure. So I'm even saying to myself, is this the correct save file? Like, holy shit. I'll see what's going on there after this. My split skill is not added on. As though this is not Sunbreak. I don't understand that. Alright, so different save file or not. It is the same game, the same profile, the same Nintendo Switch profile. And just take the damage, bitch. Just take the damage. There we go. Got him. Ah. Oh. So once I finish enough of these missions in 4-star, then I can move on from here, and I'd say the fun truly begins from there. Oh shit. Alright. This is supposed to be easy. Alright, so running right after this thing, come on. Look at my weapon sharpness though, like I've gotten so far in this game that just seeing my sharpness so low is like alien to me now. I'm not accustomed to seeing it so low. Definitely not. So this is also maybe for some of you just as interesting for me as it would be for you if you've never seen this game and you're playing. I've played it to end. Alright, so yeah, these both the monsters that I've gotta, and I could easily just damage Aknosalmon, but I think they're going to rest and they actually get health back and stuff like that. Quite literally, it would make no sense. So what I did there, I pressed the Y button and that launches the monster forward. And when you launch a monster right into another, it makes the monster launched into instantly go into raidable mode where you can just mount it as right after, so just bound the monster into the other one and use it. Since I'm fighting Arzuros right now, it would only make sense that I use the Aknosalmon to fight the Arzuros. Common sense, right? Get this thing out the way and then go and seek out the Kulu. Get that taken down, because that's the next monster for this mission. Ah, shit. I was going into rage mode and I find this really weird. Alright, damn. Alright, come on, come on. Got him. That should be a heap of dying damage there. Quite useful. Just run around in here, get my health, can see the health gradually going up. That's something that the helper Palico sets on the field. Very useful. Right, come on, man. Come on, Arzuros, piece of shit. Get you over the freaking way. Come on. We don't have all day, man. So definitely the elements are very useful here. I was looking at a fire weapon that I have there. I should have that upgraded after this for sure. And maybe just chain on Kazoo that I could get that Kazoo armor. But I do think I'm skilled enough that I don't have to lean on having too decent an armor as yet. I've been doing that the entire series so far, and I think it's been making my episodes quite lengthy. You know, having to chain a monster in an episode maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I barely get anywhere story-wise. So definitely I would just go on with this for now, and yeah, I'm not being hurt that much, am I? So I think I'm fine. Half dunce Arthur's bag, eating the honey. Alright, gotcha. Grab this. Oh, not getting me to this one. Yep, nope, nope. Not me, not me. I think it's gonna run. Surprised it hasn't. Surprised it hasn't yet. Alright, so come on, you should be stumbling. You should something, man. Come on. Something. Oh, I thought it was gonna be hit. Oh, and that was a close one too. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just because I know to keep out the way, I guess, you know, I'm not going blind, or it could have been way worse. But I'm adaptive, so that wouldn't be the case still yet, even if I was playing blind here. Blind meaning if I didn't know about the game, but I do. Alright, so definitely the sharpen on that. I'll dodge out the way, use Palamute, doing that. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is. Anytime you see the monster beginning to limp, that is obviously then it could capture from here, so just sit down behind this fat arse. Alright, so I think the most effective here would be the shock trap for this thing. So just go ahead and, you know, capture this thing. Alright, so come on. Shit, I don't have my... Yeah, yes I do. False alert. So got it. And moving on to... Alright. So where is it? Quite far to be honest. So just gonna... Guild also provides a few materials. I can just use my easy ration there and get that, you know. Over time, the energy bar not depletes, but is kind of worn out. It goes brown where it can't be used, and eating stuff like rations and stuff could easily take that back up. So use that ration there. Alright. Alright, so I've already got my bars up, but I still do this because there's some extra ones that are quite useful as well. Like you can get a red, which is an attack spirit bird. You can get an orange, you know, boosting your defense a bit more, give you more defensive when fighting. Yeah, bitch. Who you roaring at? Who you roaring at? Oh shit. I've really got to check on that. I do not know what's happening there. I don't know if I think I know what the freaking I think I know what the blame is, and I really hope that's not it, because got some malicious, you know, people are very malicious, man. I left my device in the room. I mean, it was only for a little bit, but hopefully I didn't have someone like taking my SD out and putting it back in, you know. Like, I do not understand why Nintendo does it sometimes. The original 3DS, you could have just taken the side flap off and take someone's SD card out. That could do a lot of freaking damage. It's only when they launched the new Nintendo 3DS I think this is a bit low, to be honest. It's only when they launched the new Nintendo 3DS, the more revised model of the 3DS, that the SD card is behind the faceplate. You've got to unscrew it and all that just to get at the SD, and I think that's a lot more safe. But on the Switch 2, the SD card is kind of exposed as well, and I was really annoyed about that because it is exposed as well with the Switch 1, so I was hoping that they had it behind like a plate or something that was more secure. It's definitely not. Got me a bit pissed off. If that's the case, I'm definitely, for the first time in a while, I'm going to pause the recording and maybe just save the game and have my, I think the virtual card for the DLC would have to be re-injected. You know, you've got to go into the software of the system and select the DLC for the virtual card and reinsert. It's like imagine a virtual cartridge having to be reinserted into your system. They usually do that if the DLC was on the SD and not the system, that sort of stuff. I think that's the case here as well. Because I had no way. I do have this game running on the system, but I think I had no way of moving everything. The game was just being selective as hell, and like it didn't move everything. I'm quite sure there's like a few megs or something, and I think possibly there's a DLC was left on the SD, and yeah, it wasn't running from the system. So I'm gonna see what's going on here. Because I'm quite sure the Switch skill option is DLC exclusive. This is looking very base game, to be honest. So I'm definitely gonna have to check that right after this mission. See what's going on there. Because I'm quite sure in an episode that I did actually did add that in, and I was using it and stuff in an episode. So why am I all of a sudden not able to use my freaking feral mode? I can't swap skills. Let's see if it's in here. I don't see it. This is very weird, man. I think someone was being a malicious bitch. I hope not. Oh, got him. I think someone was being malicious. Taking my SD out my system or some shit and looking at it. Some shit. Alright, so this. Use this. Definitely got to sharpen again already. It's a starter freaking weapon. There's better weapons for sure. With way better weapons. Eventually. Alright. Kill you freaking bitch. All this dunk. Looking like a basketball with no skills. You're getting served. Look at this thing though. Like, even the way it like digs up the stones and stuff. It's like someone, you know how the basketballers hold the ball like 2 palms above. Everything about it is like Kobe Bryant to me, man. Or whomever else. Come on, take some hits. I think this should be down in just a bit. I think this is honestly for sure one of the best weapons in the game. You've just got to be agile. That's it. You know, some people are too. I definitely honestly say lazy for that. They just want a mission that they can just stand up and time maybe a heavy great sword slash and just hit it in your head, have it stunned, then hit it a few more times. You know, it still takes a lot of calculation as well and skills in a lot of parts too. But I honestly do think it's a lot lazier because I've got to watch my corners. I've got to attack a particular way. But all this great sword and like charged blade and everything else, they hit so hard. The monsters almost always stand and falling over and stuff like that. And they say it's better, but I really can argue that it does not make you a better hunter because you're like relying on the hit stun of the weapon, not just the skill. Uh, yeah. If you can gather what I'm saying already and see if this thing is gonna run, I think it is. Yup. And that's another something when when the cat does say that you can capture the monsters in catchable form. You can press minus, and then at Y it says right here, our prey is weak, right for the capture. Do not rush and just drop a freaking trap. That's the worst thing you could do because the same very second the monster might be thinking about running, and that will be a wasted trap because this is not Monster Hunter Wales. You can't snatch your trap back up and run with it. Oh, that's really cool. They did that in Wales, but in Rise and at games before, it is a wasted item. It's gone. You can't take it back up. So you've got to be really smart about when you set your traps down. Make sure that the monster is comfortable. Make sure that it hasn't been in the area for a while. If it's been there, if you've just chased it to a new area, then you can try that. But if it's been in an area for a while, you've been fighting it, do not set your trap down until you're sure it is not going to run. There we go. Alright. Alright, so got him. So this mission is over. That's in like just half an hour. I think that's definitely fine. Cause I can go for like an hour and a few. I've got I've got space to spare right now. I'm fine. I'm definitely fine here. Oh, something is off. Alright, so the... Alright. So I should have been able to use my switch skill for sure. See what's going on here. Let's speak to... This is Minoru. Add those back in. Yeah. Arena quests can be accepted from Natsuchi in the Gathering Hub. The arena has special rules that limit you to using preset items and equipment. You won't gain any benefits from meals during arena quests. When you complete an arena quest, your performance will be recorded. You can view a list of the top performances. Yeah, so this just pitch you in a closed arena space against a monster, and sometimes you can use your own materials and weapons, sometimes you can't. Challenge quests, I think, mostly do that. Where, like if I do that set, I'm just gonna cancel. So I'm gonna be looking at those a bit later on. All right, so change switch skill. So I'm in the. So definitely I have it equipped. I don't understand why. Alright, so right, my bad. In the DLC you can easily swap between. Here from right here I can literally only use one at a time. That's definitely what had me confused. I was playing my file for a while. You can just hold the ZL, which is the L2, and X and E, and you swap between feral and normal. But here I've got to choose whatever, so I'm actively in feral right now. That's the only choice I have right now. Alright, so I've got to use one more mission. I've got to do one more. Just take out two of these. This is going to be easy. Or I can do Tetranodon. Let's see. I've got Tetranodon here. I've got an Electra if I'm not mistaken. I've got one in here. Yeah, I don't. I've got so many weapons you would have seen at the beginning of this episode in my personal, but they're not created yet in this. Alright, so 4-star. I'm thinking if I should go against this or it's 5,000 or against this 5,400, 5,040. I'm gonna take this out for sure. Knight of the Kezu. I was saying that I'm going to chain this, get the materials that I could craft my my Kezu weapon, my Kezu armor. My bad. But I'm just trying to progress the game. This is a YouTube series. Let's go, let's go, let's go. My items, my items, my items. So I've got a, and let's replenish the traps. And oh my god. Alright, replace those, put those up. Yeah, I think I'm fine for now. Alright, fine, 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 good, looking good. Let's just get back out there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I can't take a great bag. Alright, so I'm gonna read the, I really do avoid this, but these are so interesting that I almost always forget to read them. Alright, so I can't take a great bad guy, no problemo, but two? Nobody said anything about two of them. I mean, maybe if I had a heads up or something, I'd be alright. Someone should have told me. What? It's written in the quest description? Come on, nobody reads that stuff. I swear in the origin of all life that this was not premeditated. I did not plan this. I've been saying in a few episodes before I'm going to read it, and I kept forgetting because, you know, you're rushing ahead. I guess that's their smart reference here, and it's so odd that this happened. You'd swear that I did that on purpose. The only time that I read the mission, the mission in quest info description is when it's that particular one. My life is so weird, people. I swear the origin of all life. I'm not telling lies. That, you know, that I could. Why would I say that even? Because you know, but what I was thinking too. But yeah, I swear to you, that's so cool. Anyways, let's carry on. I find these Baggi. So get those, and this is going to be useful as well because I'll have these materials for the ones that I do need, and I have some extra money. When those go to 999 at some point in the near future, when I get, you know, after just dropping these and dropping these and dropping these in the item pouch, they add up, and everyone you set in after a while is sold to the guild. Because you've got so much in your pouch you don't need anymore, they automatically end up sold. You get a bit of change for them, so just dropping those in there from the guild is actually useful. You're killing five birds with one stone every time you drop those in there. It's gonna make sense, trust me. I'll have way more money for armor, way more money for, because every time you create something, you get some materials from this guy. Come on, just drop, just drop, stop running, stop running. You too. Good stuff. So I at least got the little one, but even the tiniest one, it gives you 2 materials, and it's like, I'm gonna get a raw meat. No, I didn't. Shit. Maybe on this guy or gal, it's got horns, right? Raw meat. So I sometimes go like an hour or two just chaining this, and I know all the areas in this locale that these mammoths, they call them popos, that these mammoths show up. So I just take them out, and you know, I chain the raw meat harvest. I did that in an episode already. I can't remember which one, but you can check I'll definitely have the playlist for this series, every episode that I've done so far, in the video description below, so you can check that out. And yeah, but somewhere in this series I did a harvesting episode, I do call it. You know, I'm just carving some raw meats from those guys, and from wherever I was, getting as much materials as I can. This game, the 2020s is something else. The 2020 video games are crazy. And I'd say this is one of the peak crazy games. You'll see soon enough. But it can still be fun when you get the hang of it. But I think they overdid it with the Anomaly Quest, especially Anomaly Quest 9. It's way too difficult. I'm quite sure there are too many people on this earth that cannot challenge those unless they've got a team of like 2 other people. I guess they're forcing people to pay for online, and you know, like go online and get someone that's good enough to fight with them. But I did all those anomaly quests 1 all the way through to 8, anomaly 8 on my own. But yeah, 9 is impossible to be doing on your own. I mean, you could just maybe like you could barely make it with a few of those missions, or one of those is 2 of them, I think. And I'm not sure if anything else unlocks after beating those, but you can barely make it, I guess, by using the right followers, and it's way too early to be talking about that even. There's a part of the DLC. You know, there's like you can actually bring other hunters on quests with you. That's in master rank, but we're not there yet, or we. We'll see where I'm at after this, because I think it's like high rank actually ends 4-star, 5-star, and it is master rank that goes all the way up to like 7-star, 8-star. But I think high rank does end much quicker. We're pretty much like post the game right now. I'm just trying my best to get these spirit birds, get my stats up enough, and just rank these bad guys out the way. Come on, there we go. Good stuff. Get these things knocked over. These materials are going to be valuable as well. Quite valuable. Yeah, that bit of health that I lost. Alright. Get from you. And mine these ores. So I spoke about 4 Ultimate briefly earlier in the episode. I'm thinking about doing a playthrough of that as well, because I definitely can. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of that as well, so you can look forward to that. Very awesome game. Here's one. I'm so tempted, but I don't have my, you know what? I'm skilled enough. I don't need to be pushing my health all the way up. I really don't need to. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Then find the next one, and whatever health spirit bird, a green spirit bird, I end up running up on. Let's just do it that way, instead of pushing it too harsh right away. All right. Jesus, I was out, so I couldn't. I was trying to do this right off the ledge. It's so cool, so useful. I don't need to use the palamute to ear mount them and ear cut across every time. I guess in a way it's still mounting, but it's not the same, because in 4 Ultimate and World and stuff like that, you literally grab onto the monster, you're clinging onto the monster's side or whatever, and just stabbing it, and then finishing off with a move. It screams out, falls over. Really cool to see and stuff, but I never thought it was necessary, and it made it a bit too easy for me. Maybe not for other people, but it's way too easy for me, so I still appreciate it not being in the game, as weird as that sounds. And when I get bored, I still appreciate seeing it, because it's really cool to look at, you know, especially when you're playing as a cat in Generations Ultimate. That's going to be exciting. I'm thinking about playing Generations Ultimate in the future at some point as well. Maybe when things cool down. The Earth, this world went through a lot, I should say, and things have been really weird. But I'm thinking about doing a playthrough where I'll be playing as a cat like the entire way. This is going to be a challenge, just to keep things interesting, because I'm quite sure a lot of people are more accustomed to fighting with a hunter, of course, so it's easier to fight with a hunter for them. But I'm like a pro Palico hunter in you'll see. Like, I fight anything. Once I get my armor for that cat and I get my weapons and stuff, I am good to go. Like, then there's the fact that you don't have to use like a hunter, a human pickaxe, so you have way more space in your bag. You don't have to use bug nets. The cat carries a little whatever with it, and they never break, so you don't have to keep like replenishing and like crafting them and all that shit. That's the one thing about Generations Ultimate that I like a lot, and I was disappointed that they never brought it back. Like, you can't fight as a Palico. For those of you who didn't even know about that, yeah. Generations Ultimate, it was on 3DS, it was Generations, and then they released, they called it Double Cross in Japan, and it never released the Double Cross version, which is the, like, a renewed, upgraded version of Generations. It never launched in the US on 3DS, and then they practically ported Double Cross to Switch in the US, and it just named it Ultimate, Generations Ultimate, to Nintendo Switch 1. Man, you can play it on Switch 2 as well, of course. Get this thing down. So yeah, I'm definitely using Feral mode because the normal demon mode, they call it, or rage mode, you can't, you see, as I'm dodging, because I'm actually dodging when I do this. This is a dodge, believe it. That's an attack as well. I'm actually slashing and it clashes with moves. It's very useful, but it's definitely not the original. I kind of forgot that because I'm really good memory, believe it or not. But so much to be thinking about these days. I don't want these mixing up. I don't want them mixing up. This is gonna be two of them. Oh shit! I think this is the other one for sure. Alright, so I think it's down this way because it still has red on it, and that just noticed me. So it's definitely, it ran this way down. This is it for sure. It's more tired. This is definitely it. Yeah, this is it for sure. Let's just finish this off, that this mission doesn't end up taking a full freaking hour. And then it start the other one. You're not getting me with that, bozo. Let's go. Come on, damage. Ah, shit. I jinxed myself for sure. Because I'm like, let's just challenge myself not being hit by this thing. Look at my health, man. This should not be happening. Alright, so. You jumping at me? Easy, no. Ah. There we go. Alright. Come on. I call you. You run. You mutt. Come on. Alright, so slash. Alright, this should be dropping. Oh, yeah, there it is. I was just saying it, like, I should have some sort of dying effect on this thing by now. I think it might run, but it might not. So I'm just gonna, because this works kind of quickly. Shit. There it is. Where is it? Alright, that's the first one. Let's go. Ignore the rest. Odie, what are you doing? Good. Let's go. Alright, so easy ration and back up. I'm gonna use this just to save it. This is definitely going at where this is also useful for those of you who get lost easily. You just follow these, and these will lead you directly to where it is. The little ones usually just follow wherever the bigger one is. The bigger monster. Ah, Jesus, I'm never caught by that, so nope, not again. Oh, no, this pushed me in the way of it. You've gotta, if you find yourself being messed up a lot by the little ones, I just advise you take them out, because they definitely get in the way, and they can get you comboed and stuff, especially Izuchi's. Especially Izuchi's when fighting the great Izuchi. Oh my god. Alright. So I've got to sharpen again. Let's go sharpen this. Nope. I saw that. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Come on, come on, follow the bait, follow the bait. Got him, got him, got him, good. Yeah, had to get out of here for sure. And, come on. Ah, gotcha. That was like the close-up, did you? Those almost serpentine yellow eyes. I think Baggi is one of the coolest, although this is one of the more simple monsters. Like, I think this is one of my favorite to look at, to be honest. It's like really cool sheen. Especially in, imagine a Baggi in Wales though. Like, that would be so cool. Imagine a Baggi in Wales, and outside of Wales. Or all the Rise monsters. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright. See if we can get this thing killed before the freaking hour passes. Because it's like 56 minutes in, isn't it? Ah, there we go. Nice. I can get this combo off. Good, good, good. Ah, shit. I think it was stunned. I think Odie just stunned it. Ah, there we go. It's running. So down behind it. Oh, of course. Down behind this thing. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna hop up here. These are like points for the guild as well, so it isn't useless grabbing those. And yeah, get this ore again. Dragonite ore, Carbonite ore, Icium, everything that you pick up is going to be useful at some point. So never be too reluctant, never be too you know, hesitant to snatch some items up whenever you can. Ah, nice. Or do freaking dang it, the A button. Is it to pick up a raid, the A button is to snatch up an item, so I almost missed this one. If this was going to be a cup, it was going to be because of that dang freaking web bug just now. I pressed A to raid the monster, but the freaking web bug was in the way. Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus, I might not get it. I'm definitely not getting this, man. If anything, barely. Barely. Because I've been doing this for years. But I know. Because this game is crazy as hell. Oh, snap. Take a bath. Got you. Alright. Get this combo off. It's angry. It's all crude, man. I don't care how angry you get. It's over, man. Come on. Drop. It's like 58 minutes. We do not have the entire day. It's been 58 minutes at Baggi. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Right. Jesus. Not being hit by this tail. That's one of the easiest moves to dodge. I shouldn't be being hit by that. Especially that bite too. Slowly gearing up just to bite at you, and like you're being hit by it every time. You need to check the doctor or something, man. If your person is being hit by that bite every time, no ways, you need help. Alright, so there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh shit. Teal swipe. Saw that one coming. Get my energy back up, so I'm just, you know, jogging around and watching it go back up. I've got so many things now that help me out with my energy and stuff that just uh, this is like playing another game for me now. There's another one, and yes, I'm just struggling to pace as well. I don't want it. I don't want, like I said, set it down. I don't want it happening to me. This is too early in the game. I don't have like 100 of these yet, so I really don't want this pitfall trap going to base. You running, bitch, or you gonna wait till they put my trap down and just spitefully run after you, piece of shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, shit, 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 shit. Shit. There we go. That's it. That's it. Exactly on the 1 hour mark. Holy shit. Why? Oh. Holy shizma. Alright. Oh, so just for sport, just for fun, I carry the health back up and get off this thing. And sharpen my weapon and all that before the mission ends. I like doing that. So whatever big thing happens here, I'll definitely be, continuing in the episode after this. I look forward to that. Alright, so I'm just everyone's level 25. Nothing too special yet. Let's see what happens here. Busy indeed. An urgent quest awaits you. Miss MK907 Tortoise was sighted in the flooded forest. A scout was tracking the beast, but we have lost contact with them. I ask that you dispatch the Jerry Tortoise so that a search party may recover the missing scout. Talk to Minoto the Hub Hidden Art. So, MK907, an urgent quest is coming for you. Your target this time is a Geototus, a piscine wyvern that lives in a swampy environment. That swampy environment, as you can imagine, is extremely difficult to navigate. You'll be fighting it as much. The yuckfish. Best of luck to you out there, and I ask that you please use the bathing facilities when you get back. Alright, so 2 of those, 3 of those, sweet. So just gonna add these back in. And this urgent quest is definitely gonna be taking me, I think, to 5. Yeah, definitely gonna be 5-star from here. So it's 4, 5, and yeah. It's gonna be a bit actually. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I was thinking about holding off so that I don't end up with a 2-hour long episode, but I want some dang progress, and I've only done an hour. I can go for around 2 hours, so I'm gonna go an hour and a half. I think this should take around an hour and a half, to be honest. So let's go rush this thing. And it's 1 monster, it's not 2. I just took 2 monsters down. And you see, this is an hour exactly. Am I not wrong? Am I right or am I right? So definitely going to be taking this down. This should be an hour and a half, about an episode. Alright, so is there anything... Hold up. Is there anything going on in the... No? Alright, so let's see. So there's some facilities out here in this area. The Buddy Plaza. There's the Meowcenaries, and there's the Argosy. The Meowcenaries usually. So why wasn't I told anything? There we go. Was I anything going on here? Yeah. So definitely go wait some more. Just checking. And yeah, quite a bit more before the Argosy is full. So yeah, those look all fine and dandy. So back on this way and taking this freaking taking this thing down, Geritodus. Let's go. Alright, so the Restless Swamp. This thing is weak to electric. I do not have one in here. Or I think it's not going to be cell decorations. Decoration enhances the botanist skill, increases the quantity of herbs and other consumables items. Right, so I had that created, and I didn't even add it on. I definitely need it. So this is a tip as well. A lot of people might totally miss this. You might create a decoration. You've also got to set it as well. So this doesn't have a slot. This has one. Just to be very technical, I set it on the actual arm of the armor that I'm using. That's where I set it, and yeah, good to go. So when I pick up herbs and stuff like that, now I'll get a bunch more than usual because that's like an ability, something of the sort that is added on. Wait, you get cutscenes in the I see. Ah, it was a waste. It was a waste for me doing the village quest. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. But it's Japanese, right? It was a freaking waste. I could have just. I could have easily just done these guild hub quests, and what I guess it works out because there's some things you don't actually unlock unless you complete both the village and hub quests. That could be explained later down the road. I'll get around to that sometime later, but I guess it still works out that I did the village quest as well. This would have been a way shorter series, and it would have had but still, yeah, I think I didn't know the cutscenes still play out in here, so I wasn't aware because when I was playing the game on my own time, I first got this. I definitely tried to do everything I can. I did all the village quests, as even if they were easy for me, I was like, no, I do know it's gonna get more difficult. So it isn't gonna be too, and I appreciated that, and I was enjoying the game way more because it was not aware that the game is like crazily difficult, anomaly quest and all this shit, and anomaly quest level 9. Ah, Capcom, you are a crazy bitch. Anyways, let me just follow my route, get my stats up, and take this thing down in no time. Our fusium ore or composed of mysterious metal can fuse nearly any two materials together. Nice. So it's used for like fusion and upgrading weapons and stuff like that. Definitely useful. Fusium. Alright, so down that way and over on to this monk right here. And I just run across. There is, let me see. Right. So there's that brush, and then you just by common instinct you'd hop there, and just so that they don't fall down. Run up here. Easy. You see them from far. Visible anywhere, and Blastoise, very useful. It automatically knocks any topples you get from like seriously hurting the monster. A Blastoise will like topple them just by exploding beneath the feet. So very useful. Let's see. I get right. So then I come back up here. I get that. Then I wire pull. Run here. You can see I'm making some steady progress. Look at the health. Look at the energy bar. Health is practically there already. Jump here. And that question mark is most definitely the freaking Gyarados. You know right off that's the Gyarados because we just got the cutscene for the first time for the monster intro. And it's this mission, right? So Gyarados right there, question mark, never seen in this save files yet. Alright, so I need like 3 more greens, I think, whichever. So then you go down this way, and there is, You know, the game just guides you as well. There's another something, like you can just follow the path and you find them. I wouldn't advise jumping down there because there isn't anything, you know, you can run up here and go across there, but there's a good few down here as well. There's a green down this way. Alright, so just gonna jump up here, run up here. Could barely make it. Grab this and, you know, put this botany to use. Get 3 IVs. I think I would have gotten 2. I would have gotten 2, or yeah, 2 of them. And it adds up because every one is an extra 1, and you don't have to be using it, the Argosy, to get a bunch more and stuff like that. Especially if you've got like a level 5 or whatever is the highest for a botanist ability. You'd get a bunch of these things. You go along like it's like you're a freaking cat, man. In Gen Ultimate, it's almost as if you're a cat. So there's 3 of those. Useful. I think there's some more up here. Alright, so there's a freaking bird. Oh, those Joe Lilies, my bad. I thought it was a bird. I wasn't looking at it per se. Wait, hold up. Grab that. Sweet. Grab this. Relic, gonna be very useful. Game completion wise, getting those messages in the, I call it the catalog, but it's the logbook, officially called the log. Alright, so just gonna get this, get my health. Saying it all sportly on purpose. Alright, so that's defense, attack. I got an orange, I got a red, and a green. So 1 more green. Alright, 1 more green. This is energy and defense. Good eye, yeah. And I'm like 1 hour and 12 in. I've got to fight this thing. So maybe this is gonna be like a 2-hour episode, like 1 hour and 40 something mins. I can see that now. I think there's one for sure down this way. There's like a health as you're running through. Now this into the cave, like I do need 1, so like I'm still gonna grab it, but I'm gonna be going back this way. It is on the outskirts as well. So yeah, this way, another energy. I do need another energy as well, so it still helps. Still does help. And I mean, it's only going to take a few seconds, why not? There we go, some Dragonite ore, Acolyte ores. Defense, and it is definitely down this way. Use this, start a fight, because why not? There's only a smidge of health. I'm practically done. Grab this, and surprise attack, bitch. And I missed. Whoa. Still got hit. Oh, me get out the way, me get out the way. Get as much damage off as I can. This thing is annoying though, so I do hope I get this thing finished in time. I'm not even attacking with the dang electric or anything, a paralysis weapon, so shit. Hopefully this isn't too terrible. I don't see myself fainting too easily, but I mean, hopefully it doesn't take too much time. Cause this monster is like one of these stubborn ones. I was even fighting this today in anomaly quest. I needed some skills, some afflicted skills, and this thing gives afflicted skills. So I was like grabbing those for like crafting some. Although I'm playing all Dual Blades in this, and I've been playing for years with just all Dual Blades through this entire game is why I'm doing this. I'm beginning to craft some sword and shield weapons, and yeah, so I've been fighting this today. This thing is crazy, man. Especially in the anomaly quest, this thing is a beast. So hopefully this doesn't take too much time here. Oh, and another. Poison it. Thank you. Get some damage off. Status and physical, bitch. You're gonna drop, please. Oh, come on. Yeah, you're fine. I thought it was gonna do something else. Oh shit, it did. Got it. Some more damage. Another. That's what I was talking about. But once I've seen freaking, and it's in raid mode too, so it can barely do anything. Yeah. There we go. Oh, damage. And some more. Alright, yeah, this thing is practically dead, y'all. We got this. This is done. This is all finished. Finale. Ah. Alright, running. Definitely, come on. So I'm going to taunt it a bit. Alright, no, it saw something else, huh? I'm running after this roguey. Look at this thing. The roguey is just chipping. Roguey is not having it. Alright, great roguey is not having it. Ah. Ho! The fuck? Excuse my language, right? What was that game? I should have gotten a freaking amount attack there, like that. Oh, damage, bitch. Oh, snap. Ah. Take damage, fool. Oh shit. Tackle attack. Potion. What are you doing? Oh, that was close. Yeah, I even said it before the animation, before he flipped. It was like, I'm just that sort of. I should be in the NSA or something, shouldn't I? Oh shit! It's angry. As if it wasn't the entire fight, right? But this is different. Oh. I think I got it good. I think I picked yeah, definitely can use it. Yeah, Thunder Beetle, bitch. And it's still moving and it's still fighting. This thing is serious, man. You get up with me. It could easily gotten another TO swipe, and my health is already. This thing hits like a rock at the beginning of the game. Although I've got a decent armor. Oh, got him in a trance. Sweet. Alright, this is dead. I think we're good. We got this thing good. Alright, avoiding that. Oh shit. Yep. The dive attack makes you, I think, invincible in the air, like whilst you're diving for a bit. Mud sticks to the scale, building up and increasing its thickness over time. So that's why in most Monster Hunter, you might have been wondering why in the Monster Hunter official trailers, why the hunters are always air diving all the time. That's because it's one of the most useful evade moves. And I barely end up using it, and I'm still fine. So, but for a lot of people, it is a day survival. Just an air dive. You run, and you dodge with timing whilst running, and it goes into a dive like that, whilst holding the run button. Yeah, and it saves you a lot of trouble. But me, I don't really need to be using it. You know, you barely see me using it. If you see me using it a lot, then you know I'm fighting some big problem. Alright, so potion, and where the hell did it go? Right, you can see on the map. That's a good thing about this game. So people, there's been this thing, people are like, oh, it's so retarded, it makes no sense. Like, how does the hunter know where the monsters are? You do use a paintball. Like, they're saying that this game is crap, and no, there's actually a science to it, and it's all storyline and everything. The cats, right? The palicos and the palamutes, like, did you ever wonder, like, you could be, the hunter is never always whistling, so I'm just gonna leave my uh right there, and I call it, right? And it's gonna dig into the ground from over there. How did it know that I needed it to come to me? So the hunters have this psychic connection with the pets, with the cats and the dogs, and the Kahoot as well. So there's this little owl pet that the hunter has in these race games, and the hunter has a sort of like a psychic connection with the Kahoot, and then the Kahoot kind of like communicates to the hunter where it sees particular monsters and stuff like that. That's literally how it works. All right. So it literally makes sense. People should stop. You feel like a dumbass if it ever ends up proven in a future game, if Kahoots come back in Wales or something like that. You never know. Um, you know, yeah, that's how it works though. Like, it's like a psychic connection that the hunter has. This is the world of Capcom. It's not impossible. It's not. And it's also, no, that's how I know, but it's also literally, that's how it works. It isn't just something that they threw into the game, although some games and, like series and stuff, the creators get lazy and do stuff like that and just drop things in, but nah, this is actually, like, something happening here. It isn't just to make the game, like, easier to use, like, there's like a logic behind it as well. Come on, man. This is where this thing gets really annoying, and I'm just trying to, like, jab its health down. That was a really sleek dodge, wasn't that? Yeah. Like, whilst the mud was, like, flying toward me, I just eased away from it. Yeah. Muscle memory. Muscle memory and predictive timing, like, muscle reflex. You just know the moves good enough, things like that are gonna happen. Alright, come on. Yeah, so psychic connection is actually really cool when you think about it. Freaking bird flying above the map the entire fight. Like right now the Kahoot is flying around above, and that the hunter has a psychic connection the entire time with this dang little owl. And dang, these hunters have got to be tired after every fight, right? That's all I'm saying. I do imagine, like, psychic energy takes a lot of dang energy. I do know, I should say. See, it's a lot of freaking energy, man. So, like, you're just connected to this owl the entire time. And the owl is like, I saw something over here, big and fluffy. And you're like, oh, I know what that is. And with the powers and stuff that fighters have, how Capcom games are. I wouldn't be like how psychics, the shamans and stuff like that, the red Indians and stuff, I think they use coke, like the same plant as cocoa and something else, and it heightened their pineal gland and their brain, like, so much that they got visions and stuff like that. And then you see some, especially this armor here, it seems like partly Indian to me, red Indian. I do believe it's something like that, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if it goes as far as the hunter actually having visions, like seeing what the Kahoot sees. I don't think it's just a psychic connection, like, it hears the Kahoot's thoughts. I wouldn't be surprised if the hunter actually sees from above, via the Kahoot's eyesight. That would be so cool. That would be so freaking cool, man. Imagine in a future Monster Hunter game, they're, like, showing this or something. There's like more respect for this game or something, and there's a cutscene that actually shows the group flying over, and like maybe in a high graphical, maybe a PS6 Monster Hunt, if PlayStation survives, because I think PlayStation is dead as hell. PlayStation did a lot too much shit in the past 2 decades. But imagine the hunter is like, no, it's here. And the entire crew is saying that's if it is, because like some big monster it is they're supposed to be looking for, that is like so dangerous that the hunters that were on the mission in the area had to be put down or out of the mission, and they just took over. And the hunter was like, no, it's here. How do you know? My Kahoot, I can see. Something like that. And the hunters would go all quiet and be like, wait, what? Like all creeped out a bit by it too. And like she knows, or he knows, whichever the hunter is knows the monster's deer, because the eyesight, that'd be so awesome. And then quietly one of the guild hunters like go after the hunter walks away or something, and they like actively following the hunter connected to the Kahoot. The hunter might say something like, wait, what is a Kahoot? You know, like as reference to them not knowing about it, is the Kahoots are not used by the guild, they know nothing about them. Maybe it's something that died down, because I think Wilds literally takes place in the future, like way after the or does it? Yeah, definitely way after this game, and maybe this is a lost art eventually, because holy hell, in 2026, I'm quite sure the all respect to you guys, because I'm quite sure where I live right now, there's some sort of slight ancestral connection to you guys. I mean, the real world Red Indians and stuff, I don't think they're going to be doing all those the exact same rituals that their ancestors did and stuff. There's some arts are going to be slowly lost. It happens. And maybe this Kahoot thing is one of them. I know I just rattled off a whole like 15 minutes about Kahoot connections with the hunters and stuff. I definitely should be in this area a lot more, you know, like media and stuff. Definitely. Alright, come on. You should be down, you piece of shit. Come on. You really should be. I've got this thing calculated, man. Come on. Just drop. Yep. It does that. And then blast. Run again. I'm quite sure I'd say that is so cute. If you know what I'm referring. Alright, come on, man. I'm quite sure I'd play myself saying that. Alright, gotcha. You should be down in like a few minutes. Maybe I give you 3 more minutes, and this is it. Alright, come on. I'm gonna be using this. And it wasn't even enough. Imagine. So I'm going to sharpen as well, just so I don't save myself from having to sharpen from yellow and having to yeah. And then right after the top, I think I got it. Running, bitch. Come on. I took a risk. Come on, bitch. So stubborn. This thing is annoying as hell. Oh, snap. Come on. You should be out by now, man. What? Dodged. Dodge. Pull myself this way. Alright. And then dodge run because it just did 3 blasts. And I think I got it. Got it. There we go. I was right. Alright, so I think it might run, so just be safe. Let's see, once this flying gets a hold of you, it won't let go until you're drowning in mud or until this flying plus. As that plus is for the high rank. Alright. My health all the way back up. Please, please, please don't mess me up here. Good, good, good. And 1 and a 2. There we go. Yeah! That was 3 monsters, right? More than that. That's 4 monsters, 5 monsters in 1 episode. Holy shit. That's like 5 monsters in 1 episode. So yeah, awesome stuff. And maybe a story cutscene or some shit. Alright, so if you press the, you can see, yeah, so that was the final attack just now, somehow. Yeah. If you press the X button, you toggle the right on or off. As the image in the background is always the final attack image. What happened when you did the final attack on the monster. Alright, so you've earned some new guild card titles. A new cutscene has been added to the gallery. That's the monster intro. Your notebook has been updated. The stuff that I grabbed. So I did a whole lot in this episode. Definitely this episode was worth the wait. This is going to be awesome. Oh, hello. I'm glad to see you're safe. Thanks to you, the search party was able to locate the missing scouts. Something peculiar occurred on their way back. It happened just as they had passed by a site ravaged by the rampage. In the distance, they sighted an azure beast roving about, and then just like that, gone. What this describes sounds eerily similar to the fiend that appeared just after the rampage. But I don't know what it could mean, and we'll keep investigating the matter, so you keep doing what you do best. And speaking of, you may now accept 5-star quests. Check in with Minato. She'll have the details. Alright. So, what she's saying here, invaders? Hello, Kenai07. I have good news for you. You're now able to accept 5-star quests. Please have a look when you have time. And one more thing, be aware that there is the possibility of monsters invading your quest now. Don't get caught unaware. If things become overwhelming, there's no shame in retreating. That's it. Stay on your guard out there, and best of luck to you. Alright, so there's like 3 of these. So I'm just gonna add those back in. And yeah, so high rank now is moved up into, so these are the monsters here. Alright. So I'm definitely going to be combing through that from next episode and onward. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to leave a like, if you please, comment, subscribe, whichever that button that says subscribe, it really should be saying follow. I really do hope YouTube changes that to say follow, because it is very misleading for people who are new to this, and there's no payment necessary. It is just a follow button, so you can click on that. And yeah, alright, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night whenever and wherever you're watching. This has been Mr. Pokemon 907. Until next episode, thank you for watching.